He was one of the last of a dying generation of African liberation leaders. Kenneth Kaunda served as the first president of the southern African nation of Zambia after it gained independence from Britain in 1964. He held the post until 1991. But his influence goes much wider, says Ghana-based lawyer Sarfo Abubrese, who heads the Coalition of Supporters Unions of Africa.
Kenneth Kaunda continued with the fight against colonialism and played a leading role in discipling the likes of Nelson Mandela, the likes of Robert Mugabe, the likes of Sam Nujoma, and others to bring independence to the Southern African nations, just as Kwame Nkrumah did in West Africa. It is safe to say that as Kwame Nkrumah was in West Africa, so was Kenneth Kaunda in Southern Africa. His legacy lasts not in a lifetime, but it lasts forever.
Here he is in 1962, coolly addressing what was, in those days at least, a pertinent question about the end of British rule and its racist policies in what was then called Northern Rhodesia.
What is the future of the white man here in Northern Rhodesia under a unit government?
Well, in fact, if I may take this to individual, I would say any white individual, man or woman, has exactly the same rights under unity government as I personally have.
In other words, the rights of the whites will not be affected at all.
That's exactly what I mean.
But you will have equality among the two races.
Exactly.
That passion for equality was central to Kaunda's vision of a modern Zambia, a landlocked nation with dozens of languages and ethnicities.
So he always promoted this motto of Zambia being one Zambia and one nation, because he managed to forge a nation out of a group of very disparate ethnic dialects, and that has been quite an achievement on the African continent, not only in Zambia.
Kaunda was born in 1924, the youngest of 8 children of missionary teachers from neighboring Malawi. Like fellow post-independence leaders Julius Nyerere of Tanzania and Robert Mugabe of Zimbabwe, Kaunda began his career as a teacher before shifting to politics. Some say he set up his small country for success. Others say he leaves a mixed legacy. And, says Matambo, that may be because of the immense pressure put on Africa by global and regional events, from as far away as the Soviet Union to as close as South Africa. In the battle against the unjust apartheid system, says Pan-African activist Daniel Mbonu, he also was a leading light.
By his contribution in raising awareness on what was happening in South Africa, he made the world understand the harsh realities of apartheid in South Africa, and was a voice for South Africans at the United Nations. He made the UN understand the harsh realities of apartheid in South Africa.
Kaunda remained active after his retirement, campaigning with HIV/AIDS organizations as an elder statesman in his country and the region. In recent years, he made fewer public appearances, attending the funerals of Mugabe and of South African icon Nelson Mandela, his contemporaries during this triumphant and turbulent century in African history. Anita Powell, VOA News, Johannesburg.